This content is being brought to you by the Bourbon Real Talk American Whiskey Aroma Kit. This is a tool that I put together to help all you whiskey aficionados out there develop your palates. You can sit down with the vials and train your senses, or you can sit down with a great dram and break that whiskey down to its components. If you have any interest in purchasing a kit of your own, head on over to bourbonrealtalk.com/shop and pick one up. Thank you for listening.
All right, Bourbon Real Talk listeners, we've got a very fun episode for you today. I'm here with Tormund Giantsbane. No, I'm just joking. This is my buddy Dan. And Dan, you don't drink a lot of whiskey, do you?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
I don't drink much of anything, honestly. Usually when I go out, I have something, it's like maybe a Corona or a Mojito at the most.
Mojito, yeah. He drinks a lot of sweet stuff. For being as monstrous of a man as he is, he enjoys the girly drinks.
Yeah, I inherited that from my father.
But he has agreed to come on the show today, and as a whiskey noob, we are going to give him a bevy of various whiskeys. I've picked out very specific ones that represent different categories of spirits, and some of them are epic whiskeys that people camp out in the rain to have the chance to buy a bottle. I mean, like, they're really epic, highly sought after whiskeys, and I just want to get your honest opinion. So this is the Old Rip Van Winkle 10-year from the Van Winkle line. Good. So when you smell it, what do you smell?
Strong, that's what I smell.
You smell strong? Meaning alcohol burn?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, let's taste it.
Ugh. That's some stout stuff.
Stout?
Kind of burning my tongue.
Yeah, it should. So this one's 107 proof.
Holy shit.
This is the lowest proof whiskey we're going to try today. Everything else will be a lot stronger.
Ugh. I can feel my nose hairs.
So, could you see yourself, for instance, flying across the country, going to a liquor store the day before it opens, camping out in front of that liquor store for more than 24 hours in the rain to buy one bottle of this whiskey?
I don't think I will.
Because I have done that before.
I imagine you have done that before. I mean, it's not bad. Now that I'm used to it, it kind of feels nice. Mm-hmm. You know, like I have a warm tummy now. But man, that was good God.
Yeah, it's a strong one.
And these are stronger?
This is the weakest one we're going to try.
You're trying to kill me.
No, I'm not going to kill you, bro. I'll pour you a little bit lighter. All right. So everyone always asks me, what's my favorite whiskey? And this is my favorite whiskey of all time. 2017 George T Stagg. Smell it up. This one is 129.7 proof.
It doesn't smell as hard as that one did. The other one did.
That is so interesting.
This one doesn't smell as heavy, or I should say, because I was smelling it. Am I right?
Your palate's your palate. I mean, this one is almost 130 proof.
Is there more stuff in that one than this one, or?
No. Like Jack Daniels is 80 proof.
Okay.
So this is 130 proof. For reference, Jesus. It's a lot. All right, let's taste it and see what you think.
That's a lot nicer, actually. It's sweeter. Now
Okay.
It's burning my tongue.
Now, and it will do that.
Oh.
If you, this one has we'll call it a brother.
I'll say this. This is a lot smoother than the other one.
Okay.
By a lot.
All right.
I don't know why, but it is.
Well, surprises me a little bit.
Really?
Most people, when they first taste George T Stagg, they're like, this is just jet fuel.
It doesn't. Well, I don't find it. Maybe the other one killed my taste buds. I don't know. But this one is not as harsh, I would say, as the other one.
All right. So far, George T Stagg for the lead. I'll try and pour you a little lighter next time.
Oh, please.
Here, let me finish that for you.
Yeah.
All right. Get you some water, bro.
Hang on a
Get you
second.
some water.
Yeah.
You're going to be all right. I'm going to take care of you all the way through the end.
I should eat more today than chicken nuggets, probably.
Yeah, probably. Chicken nuggets and cask strength whiskey.
That's why you have 6-year-olds. You do that before you come to visit your friend in his whiskey show.
All right, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit, and we're gonna switch over to a rye whiskey. This is 2017 Thomas Handy.
I smell nail polish remover.
Nail polish remover. Yeah. This one is 127.2 proof.
Good God. Oh. It crept back up on me. First I was like, oh, this is nice and smooth. And it just kind of overtook my throat.
Yeah. You ever seen that, it was like a Far Side comic where there's some sort of a bird that's trying to eat a frog.
Look like that.
And the frog's like got the bird by the neck.
Right.
He won't give up. Yeah. Sometimes this whiskey fights back.
Yeah, no shit. That really did. It was weird because it came down, I was like, oh, this is really smooth. And then it came back. That's the best way to say it. It was interesting.
Yeah, wanted to fight.
It's not a bad whiskey.
But in the aftertaste,
It's good. No. Because one of the reason why I don't like coffee, things like that, is because of the long aftertaste you have afterward. I like when I drink something or eat something, I want it to go away.
Okay.
I don't want it to linger. So this is actually not that bad.
Okay.
It's a little harsh going down at first, but after that, I'm just kind of like, all right.
Because the flavor that it left in my mouth is, for me, a pleasant one. It reminds me of...
I would say, yeah.
It reminds me of like Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? There's like a little bit of a pine needle component to it, and then like baking spices and whatnot. And
yeah,
so
I didn't get
any of that.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could maybe if I learned how to drink this stuff, but yeah, I didn't get that.
All right.
Well,
But
I did like it
uh-huh.
after it stopped burning me.
These are my friends. The Licorice family own this distillery, and I've been out there many times. They've done a lot of great things for our club. They've done a lot of fundraiser events, and they submitted this whiskey to the World Spirits competition this year, and this whiskey won the #1 bourbon in the world. Not non-Kentucky bourbon. It beat everything in a blind competition. Okay? And so a lot of people were upset and shocked by that, and I am not trying to pretend that Texas now makes better whiskey than Kentucky, but it is at least noteworthy that this particular bottle won Whiskey Magazine's best bourbon in the world. So,
Is this a rye whiskey?
very interesting question, good sir. It is not, but it has many of the characteristics of rye.
Because it smells a little bit like the rye, I'm afraid.
Yeah, and this one's up there too. This one's 121.9. It's a little less than the others.
Still. Oh. Give me a minute.
Yeah, do not breathe cask strength whiskey. You can come up here, Goose. This is my pupper Goose. She likes to make an occasional appearance on the podcast.
Wow.
So what are you getting on this one?
Pain?
Okay.
No, it's nice. I mean, it's not. I mean, first of all, I'm not used to drinking hard alcohol at all. So
Right.
for me, it's when it goes in, it's just like it's opening up everything, and then like my eyes start to water a little bit and everything. So there's some of that going on, but like the other ones, it has a nice aftertaste. Mm-hmm. But I can already tell that I can't tell that big of a difference between everything you've given me, except for the first one.
Okay.
Which was, to me, the more harsh.
Okay.
I don't know why,
Okay.
but
that's
it
fair.
was. But these are smoother.
That's super exciting for me because that's probably the one that the people would want to have the chance to drink the most, and so far
Really?
you liked it the least.
You're not missing anything. I mean, not to say that whiskey is terrible or anything. I don't know.
Now we are going to get into some weird stuff.
You're trying to make me sick, aren't you?
Not yet, but the last one might. This is like an IPA style beer that's been made into whiskey. Okay? And it was kind of an experimental thing. And so I wanted to get your take on it. It has some interesting
It's clear almost.
notes to it. What are you smelling when you smell this?
It's weird. I'm not sure.
So I get onion salt, garlic powder,
Okay, I guess yeah. I would say garlic powder.
and marijuana.
I've never done marijuana, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you've
I've
smelled when
smelled it.
someone's
I don't know.
smoking. marijuana. But hops are in the same family of plants as marijuana. And so often if there's hops in the distiller's beer, there's kind of a skunky, musty...
Yeah, there's something sneaky in this one.
All right, let's taste it.
Oh. It's like eating a cigarette. Ah.
So you're getting some there is a ton of smoke flavor.
There's, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I just ate part of a cigarette. It's not terrible, but I'm just, yeah, it's terrible. I can't, I don't like that one.
You don't like that one at all?
No.
All right, so this one.
Maybe if it was diluted in something totally else, I would probably enjoy it more. But maybe a little Coke or something, I don't know. But by itself, of all the ones you've given me, I just like that one the most.
There's some chocolate flavors in there, and there's some smoke. Well, and then like there's this weird like onion garlicky thing that's going on.
Yeah, and this is the one that's kind of sticking with me too. So I'm looking forward to the next one, just to get this one out of there, because I'm just like,
all right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you're gonna regret having said that.
Oh.
So this one is widely regarded as probably the top 1, 2, or 3 most peaty, most smoky.
That's what it is.
This is Lagavulin 16 year. Yeah.
Lagavulin.
And a lot of people know this whiskey.
That's what
Ron
Swanson drinks. Yeah,
drinks
he would be so
Lagavulin.
disappointed in me.
So taste this one.
That's weird.
It's the best response you could have to a peated scotch. That's weird.
Sorry, man. I don't even know how to describe it.
Weird good or weird bad?
Not bad. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad.
Well, and this one is
the hoppy,
only 86 proof.
The hoppy one, I was like, that was bad. This one, it's not that bad. I understand why Ron likes it. When you get past the initial shock of it being so weird, compared to the other ones, it's very weird. Because it doesn't. I was expecting something totally different than what I got.
Okay.
It wasn't bad. It was pleasant, and it didn't hurt me as much as the other ones.
All right. Well, and it shouldn't, because it's like
half
the alcohol.
Okay, so yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, I would give an appendage to get to be able to give you a cash strength version of this right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would be outrageously.
Hurt me?
Well, no, it's just, it's a lot of flavor at the higher proofs. So, but
I actually like it.
Okay. Yeah, that's not an uncommon response. A lot of people really love this whiskey.
I don't know why I like it. It's just kind of growing on me by the second.
Okay. Well, it hangs in there.
It does. Yeah,
I have drank a glass of this at night, woke up the next morning, brushed my teeth, and could still taste this over the toothpaste. Okay, so
well, it's like a Band-Aid almost. Like it's I can smell the Band-Aid flavor right now.
Yeah, I've had somebody at my house that drinks.
Is that weird? Does it smell like a Band-Aid to me?
No. Band-Aid is a very common tasting note for Scotch.
Really?
Yeah, especially peated Scotches.
Okay, I don't feel so strange now.
No. Band-Aid's very, very common.
This is a very unique experience for me.
Yeah. So, final thoughts? What was your favorite?
I think that Lagavulin.
Lagavulin's your favorite?
I think so.
Okay, all right. Well, Scotland for the win.
That was weird. I mean, I did like the other one except for the hoppy one. I really, really didn't like the hop one. The first one, the Van Winkle, I wouldn't pay $400 for that.
Okay.
Many people might. It's too much.
Okay.
Too much. The one that you like, your favorite, I actually like that one too.
Okay.
That was probably my number 2.
And then maybe the Thomas Handy?
Yeah.
All right. I can respect that. That's a good result.
I mean, I don't know. I'm like I said, the strongest drink I usually go for is like the mojito or something like that. It's totally different, sugar based, and just a fun time drink. These are a lot more serious. I'm not used to being that serious when I drink stuff.
Yeah. Well, and it's in these spirits, the people that made them.
Man, that thing is sticking with me, isn't it?
It does. They made them for people to sip and enjoy, right? None of these are for mixing.
No, this is definitely not a party drink. This is not something you go to the club with. It's not something you have a throw a party and everyone drinks this out of the tap.
No, you sit down, you pay attention, You think about what you're tasting,
I feel very snooty now.
and you shared these drinks with people you care about.
These drinks to me have layers.
Yeah.
They all have layers to them, and your experience varies. Even the one I didn't like, it was still fun trying it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a good time coming on your show today and just trying them because it's something I would never do this. To get me drunk, it's very expensive. So I know that's another reason why I don't do it very often. This was very unique for me because you showed me a lot of alcohol I've never seen before, heard about in movies and stuff. But to try them, and it's a very different experience.
Yeah.
But I can see why you would want to have something like this and share with your close friends, stuff like that, and then sit around, enjoy. But it's definitely not for everybody.
Well, and that's the entry point, right? That's what gets people is they have a good experience in enjoying a quality whiskey, and they seek that out. And a lot of people are surprised to find out that there's a very vibrant, connected whiskey community of people of all ages, races, sexual orientations that are connected through these Facebook whiskey groups that get together multiple times per week just to do this with each other because it is so fun to try something new and to do it with a friend and to pay attention.
But no, I enjoyed it. It was interesting, except for that hop one.
Except for the hop one.
Didn't
That's
like
okay.
the hop one
That's
at
okay.
all.
That one's weird. That's why I got it.
That one is weird.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. So if this is the first time that you've seen my podcast, I want to let you know, it's going to get sad for a second, but I promise it'll get better. I lost my only brother to suicide a few years ago. And I realized that there are a lot of people out there that don't feel connected and they don't feel hope. And I hope that this podcast helps to bring people together and increase connectedness. And so I always sign off all of my podcasts the same way. And that is that if you woke up this morning and you were unsure whether or not anyone loves you, just know that I love you. And I'll see you next time on Bourbon Real Talk.